These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Good counter punch. Which fighter will say no mas? Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
You are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on. It's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe that down goes Fury? Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
You'd like to see more jabs. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. What a huge moment.
Back into the fight.
Here's the bell for round 2. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Perfect counter lands. Looking to land the hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. It's bombs away. Counter punching. Well done with that counter shot. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The missed moment.
Back into the fight.
There's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter shot. Straight right just misses. What a punch. They exchange punches. He misses with that jab. Punch, counter punch. They both want the knockout. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
You want to win this fight? You got complacent.
There's the bell for round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. That jab misses. Counter shot lands. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. And down goes Fury. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Boy, this next round is
switched off. What are you doing?
on to the 5th we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use play, nigga boy.
Left uppercut doesn't score. Straight right just misses. Really going deep into the gas tank on this round. He threw a punch and just got countered. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. I'm going to think of holding on here for a minute. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
What are you doing? Come on, switch off.
On to the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
That jab won't score. Holding nothing back here in the round. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Perfect counter shot. That one will count. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last.
Big, deep round.
And there's the bell for round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Jab misses. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Wilder in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters.
I need you to switch back on.
And there's the bell for round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, slept right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
His stamina is off the charts. He prevents that left uppercut from scoring. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Missing with that jab. There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Another win, another unit.